Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. I'm your instructor Joy. Let me first play a tune for you. This was beginning of the Swan by Saint-Saens. So today we're going to talk about the fourth finger vibrato. This little guy that is there, as important as the rest, but yet it's short, it's the weakest, and it's hard to vibrate. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that you can try to improve your vibrato even with this pinky. But before I start, I would like to thank you all for your kind support, sending me donations here and a Patreon page as well. Send me kind questions, comments, emails, and booking lessons with me. Your support is very, very appreciated. Thank you very much. So let's review vibrato in general. We have to understand there are many types of vibrato, but whatever vibrato you do, whether you're doing finger vibrato, wrist vibrato, arm vibrato, there are many videos that I made about it. It is very important that you can vibrate in a regular way. Some people vibrate, let's say, third finger, just sometimes vibrato goes fast or slow, fast and slow, stops down. It stops on its own. And this is something that we have to revisit just by slowing down, just slowing down the basic vibrato motion until we can gain the regularity. Regularity is a sign that the vibrato is moving, or left hand is moving the way we like it. So once you reach that one, now often a lot of violinists have a great vibrato and they can keep it under control, but when it comes to pinky, we often have a hard time just to vibrate, period, and not only meaning gaining the control. So I'm going to show you a couple of things. The common mistake, the common thing, or the first thing that you should check is whether your hand is not too high. We think because the pinky is short, we have to raise our left hand upwards. By doing that, we think like we are lengthening the pinky. In theory, that would make sense. But as soon as you raise your hand upwards, up to the ceiling, you will still see you're actually more blocked and relaxed. Actually, that should be the other way around. You have to lower your hand, and then you will soon see your pinky is a little more relaxed, therefore it's easy to control. Try that one. Just raise your hand upwards, and then you will soon see there's a tension created around here. That's what is stopping the pinky to be able to vibrate freely. But when you lower your hand down to the floor, and then you will soon see, even though the pinky is a little more flatter than before, I'm talking about the finger joint, you can move freely. What it does is actually you did not lower pinky as much, but what you did was you lowered the side of the hand, side of the index finger that lower. Because often we raise our hand quite a bit, which raise the hand near the index finger, and that's what is blocking or creating unwanted tension for the pinky. So lower your hand a bit more precisely near the hand where the index finger is. So much so the finger joint or the knuckle of the near the index finger should be lower than where the the fingerboard is. Okay. Then you often see that a lot of people, when they vibrate pinky, they tend to lift up first finger, because that's what is happening by lowering hand, and then the finger near index finger, middle finger gets lighter, and it's easier just to lift up. It's not that lifting first finger makes the pinky vibrating better. What we did was we lowered the entire hand more, we are lowering even more the hand near the index finger, therefore 1 and 2 lightly lifts up. Yeah, that's what it made the first and second finger lift it up. And then that's when you see a lot of soloists playing, when they vibrate, you see first or index and middle finger sticking out a little like that, or whether first position on and on like that. That's first thing that you should check. Second one, I find it also the thumb position very important. The thumb when you vibrate other fingers, 1, 2, 3, it stays on the side. However, when you keep the same place for the thumb, for the pinky, somehow it's dishelpful. It interferes more than being helpful. So what you do is you have to try with your own hand. Your hand will find its natural way. But try to push your thumb a little away from you, so almost until it gets horizontal. And not only that, it goes slightly under the neck, not quite on the side. So first finger, second finger, third finger. When you do the pinky, bring your thumb away from there and slightly under. And then you will soon see your pinky is easier to vibrate. Basically what it does, when you bring your thumb away and lower it, you're bringing your hand a little slightly to your right. Therefore, you're helping the pinky. That brings to my third point. Another one, whether it's fourth finger vibrato or fourth finger extension, it is very important to support pinky by bringing your entire hand a little more to your right, or sometimes the elbow slightly to our right. By doing that one, you will soon see the thumb goes naturally slightly under and straighter, and therefore extending the pinky. Another one, if you want to try, is placing the third finger along the pinky. Even though fourth finger is the one that's vibrating, if you vibrate pinky alone, somehow it's harder because it's a small and weak finger. By placing the third finger nearby, you will soon see that you have a little more strength. The way you should start practicing is by reviewing slowly. If you feel a little more comfortable, try to do a little faster vibrato. And then see if you can add. On and on like that, yeah? I hope this video gave you some ideas, and I hope this helped you, and then hopefully you can have beautiful vibrato even with a little guy pinky. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye-bye.